So there was a moment in my career when peptides stopped just being interesting to me and completely changed how I understood metabolism. Not because they were magic, but because I finally understood how powerful cellular signals really are. The peptide that did this for me is called retatrutide. And most people hear and think about it like, oh, it's just another weight loss medication. But weight loss, y'all, is just honestly one amazing outcome. Not the reason why this peptide matters. What made me stop and really pay attention was what it was doing throughout our entire body. Retatrutide talks to three major metabolic signals at the same time. Signals that help control appetite, blood sugar, fat burning, and energy use. And one signal helps quiet food noise and appetite, one helps the body handle sugar and fat more efficiently, and the third tells the body to burn stored fat for energy, even while at rest when you're doing nothing. That combination doesn't just change the number on the scale, it changes how your metabolism functions. And in clinical trials, people weren't just losing weight, they were seeing dramatic reductions in liver fat, improved blood sugar and insulin sensitivity, lowering blood pressure and healthier cholesterol, less inflammation and less joint pain, better energy, mood, and physical function. And in some other studies I read, over 80 to 90% of people cleared excess fat from the liver, and that matters because fatty liver quietly drives what? Diabetes, heart disease, and chronic inflammation. There's also growing scientific interest in how meds in this class may even support our brain health. And not because they stimulate the brain, but because improving insulin signaling and reducing inflammation helps protect the nervous system over time. And that's when it clicked for me. This isn't about just shrinking bodies, you guys. This is about repairing broken metabolic signaling. And weight loss just happens to be one of the amazing benefits, right? But I've also seen the other side. I have had patients come to me after trying weight loss medications frustrated because while the scale may have moved, they didn't feel better. They felt weaker, they were tired, more inflamed, or they rebounded once the medication stopped. And that doesn't mean that those medications are necessarily bad. It means weight loss without metabolic protection is just incomplete. When appetite is suppressed without supporting muscle digestion, nutrient, sleep, and stress, the body adapts. And that adaptation can look like muscle loss, GI distress, hair thinning, fatigue, and rebound weight. That's not failure. That is physiology. And that's when I knew this wasn't just something I wanted to use. This is something I was meant to teach because peptides aren't trends. They are messengers. And when you understand what those messages are and how to support the body while they're working, you don't chase symptoms. You change health at the root. That is root cause medicine. And if this kind of education makes you think, why has nobody explained this to me? Follow along for more Root Cause Reality.